Hey, we're Miss Mister.
And we're at Lollapalooza with FuseTV.
We're incredibly excited. We played 2 years ago, and that was amazing, but it's nice to sort of come back with a new record and a new energy and sort of show how far we've come as artists. But Lollapalooza is always one of our favorite festivals. Festivals that happen in the city sort of have a different energy about them. It's already sort of happening. You can see people feeding into the festival today. It's exciting. We really like being on tour. I think it was an adjustment for us after the first record, considering that those are the first songs we'd ever written, and we hadn't really thought about how we were going to translate those songs to stage and then deal with life on the road. And then by the end of, being on tour with Marina and the Diamonds and Jessie Ware, and then with Group Love, we sort of got into a rhythm, and it's really fun to be on tour with your friends.
And now that we're, headlining and have our own show together and a bit more crew, and you can really sort of set the vibe and create a world and an environment for your audience to come into. So it's exciting to have that much control over the whole, sort of every element of the show.
After having toured for 3 years, we came back to the second record, and we really wanted to think about the live side of things. And we sort of discovered ourselves as artists through performing and realizing how much we love to dance and engage the audience and how high energy we are. And so we wanted to infuse that in the record as much as possible. I feel like How Does It Feel is a dance record, but not in the way that dance music has sort of come to be known as like strictly an EDM or house thing. I think there's a real range of sort of motion and experience on the record that we're really proud of.
I think we really came up with the album that we dreamed of making, and the album that when we first started the band, we sort of imagined making. It's the pop songs that we didn't have the skills on the first record to fully realize, and now do.
I think the first record was very much about sort of angst and wallowing and self-doubt and misery, and I think Painted sort of acknowledges that darkness, and then all of a sudden you get halfway through and it sort of turns that concept on its head, and it's about using that darkness within you as a way to sort of find a way forward. And that set a tone for the rest of the record and allowed us to sort of think more about sort of pleasure and perseverance and empowerment, and I hope people come away from this record thinking about that.